What's going on, my people? I got the air conditioner on in the background, guys. I hope that doesn't bother you. I know it makes the sound quality a little bit noisy. I do apologize, but it's hot. It's 94 degrees, so I want to leave that on. Make sure you guys check out DNKKnives.com, and if you purchase something from there, you can use this coupon code behind the edge 10 to get 10% off. Also, check out their email. Make sure you sign up for their email list so you can get notified on deals and new arrivals and all that good stuff. It's always good to have, especially if you're after something that's out of stock. You sign up for the email thing, you can have it be notified when something's back in stock. I'd like to thank Don Farmer, who is the owner of DNK Knives, for sending me a few knives to check out. This is one of them. I also like to thank my patrons. I'd like to thank the members, Satu Dave, Ken Faulkner, Thomas D. You guys are all awesome. I very much appreciate you all. This is the Knife Standards RR Station. Now, the RR Station was named after the gentleman who owns this company. His father's name was RR. I'm guessing that's his initials. I do not know that for sure. Nice case, nice cutout foam here. Comes with some stickers, patch, and a card here tells you it's the Aqua Vanex Super Clean Belt Satin Bead Blast number 24. It is also numbered right here, number 24 of the first run of these. So that's pretty cool. This is a pretty sweet knife. I have grown quite fond of it the past 3 or 4 days that I've had it. Good size. Right off the bat, real quick, it is a 3 7/8, almost 4-inch blade. So that is a good size for me. That is right up my alley. This is, before we go any farther, a Chinese-made knife. It is a bolster lock, which is basically a frame lock. Has some really nice fat carbon scales here. Fat carbon isn't my favorite. It'd probably be better for me if it was just plain Jane, but you know, it's not my knife, so that doesn't matter. Titanium clip, Vanex Super Clean blade. It is a sheep's foot with a very nice hollow grind. It is milled out on the inside, but not a lot. Just some relief holes, not actual gutting of the titanium, just some holes there. To relieve the weight a little bit. The action is bananas. It's almost, you better get your finger out of the way good. Have this cool little fuller here. I guess you would call it a fuller. That's bead blasted on the inside there, and that's where they put the blade steel Vanex, which I think is a pretty good touch. Thumb stud deployment, and also front flipper if that's your thing. I have 100% been using the fuller and the thumb studs the whole time I've been playing with it. Not sure what the ATR stands for. I'm sure somebody will know in the comments. You can let me know. It is on cage ceramic bearings and a ceramic detent. So there's all your normal pertinent information. Let's put it up against a couple other knives. Here it is against your paramilitary tube. Here it is against a Benchmade Cricket River. Here it is against a Project X. A couple more to give you an idea. Some popular knives. There's a American Blade Works Model 1, and it is even larger than the Sabenza 31. So that gives you an idea of the size. To me, it is a great size. I would consider it a large EDC knife. It's not a large knife really, but it is large for most people, especially that's just a normal EDC carry kind of guy. The Van X blade has this very nice, very nice hollow grind that is extremely thin. So I would be careful with that tip. Make sure you do no prying whatsoever, but extremely slicey and a very good cutter. This is Don's knife, but it's his personal knife, so he told me I could carry and use it. I have not used it. I have carried it. I did cut some paper with it just to see how well it did. Even though it's not super sharp right now, it needs a sharpening. It's still cut really well, and that is because of the geometry, obviously. Whatever anybody's hang-ups are about Chinese knives, I do understand that. I don't really fight the quality on them. To me, the quality is okay, even sometimes great. Heat treats can be a little here and there, but you know, a lot of times you get good ones there too. The biggest thing with me is just the treatment of the people who make them, and where the money goes after it's purchased. Other than that, I have no problem with Chinese-made knives, and I enjoy them, a lot of them, including this one. I'm also really enjoying this Chavez, which is also a Chinese knife. This knife is flipping awesome. So I guess I'll get the Chinese knife rant out of the way there. This knife is still available. You can go directly to their website. I believe it's right here on this. Well, anyway, knifestandards.com, and they have 3 different versions of this knife available right now. Now, it is kind of expensive. It's $375, which is right up there with the Veros and a lot of your Reacks and upper end Wii knives. So $375 is a lot of money, especially for Chinese made knife. This knife here was about that amount, and this is a custom from the Benchmade custom shop. This is an American made knife with CPM M4 carbon fiber, excellent warranty, all that good stuff. Another American made knife that is cheaper than this one, the American Blade Works Model 1 button lock with Magna Cut at $63.64. The large Spenza is way more expensive than this, but the small one is not much more expensive than this. You can get a small for $425. So it is creeping up there in price towards the American-made knives, but I don't think it's completely out of line. There's some expensive materials here. It does have Van X, which is an expensive steel to purchase and work with. At least it's not M390 or 20CV. It is a different steel. It's a much better steel to me than 20CV or M390. It is extremely rust resistant and resistant to the elements in general. Excellent edge retention, right up there with Magna Cut. It might not be as tough as Magna Cut, but for regular EDC tasks, it's going to be just fine, in my opinion. Of course, that's just my opinion. I will inevitably get somebody in the comments that says otherwise, but that is okay. I've never said I was a professional, and I absolutely do not know everything. So, but my opinion is this is an awesome knife. I like the way it looks. It is very comfortable in hand with this very generic angular profile here. There's nothing fancy about it. It doesn't really force you into a grip like some other knives do. This one, you know, you can move around a little bit. No choil. Like I said, though, the action is you better get your fingers out of the way because it is very good with 0 side-to-side or up-and-down play. It does have the lock bar stabilizer slash insert there that is one piece there. They did a good job on that. Yeah, it is on ceramic bearings. I don't know that 100% for sure, but it sure feels like it, so I would say it is. Yeah, I like it. Good thumb studs, just the basic stuff, but you know, they even sell on their website the Damascus pocket clip for this. It's $100, so that's kind of expensive too. But if you want to dress it up and make it look a little fancier than it already does, you can do that. They also have a couple other models, nothing other than these available right now, but they're supposedly coming soon, so make sure you check those out too. That's all I got for you guys on this one. Make sure you go check out DNK Knives. If you're interested in supporting this channel, there's a link to Patreon in the description, or you can join the membership, which gets you absolutely nothing, but it helps keep the channel going. I like to point that out, that you get absolutely nothing for that. I mean, I wish I could do more. I do a lot of giveaways though, so hopefully we'll be able to do one again really soon. Alright guys, make sure you're good to each other, love each other, and remember life is short, so there's no reason to be a dumb cunt. Later.